Hey everybody, I just wanted to let you know that we can confirm now that the man who was shot and killed on Frederick Douglass Boulevard around 3:20 this morning on Sunday, October 31st in Harlem was in fact Alpo Martinez. Now, part of the confusion about whether it was him or was not him had to do with the fact that he was in a witness protection program, and the name that was on all of the ID that was found on his body, according to my law enforcement and police sources, the name was Abraham Rodriguez of Lewiston, Maine. And it turns out his driver's license, his social security card, other ID that he had on him was in that name. But we can now confirm from multiple law enforcement and police sources that in fact it was Alpo. I'm going to have much more on this for you on the Fox 5 News at 10, which is coming on late tonight after sports, but will be worth the wait. So check me out, Fox 5 News at 10.
Well. Let's talk about it, people. My name is SenseiRip, and this is Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. We just hit 81K. We on our way to 100K in subscribers, 22 million views total. We're climbing up the charts, man. Appreciate the support and love. But let's talk about the brother Alpo. Yesterday, Sunday, right? Everyone woke up early Halloween morning to find out that brother Alpo, right? Alpo Martinez, also known as Alpo, was gunned down around 3:20, 3:30. That's how they ruling it. Around, let's say 3:20 a.m. He was gunned down leaving a Halloween party, man. That's what it's being reported. Shout out to the lovely Lisa Evers. She pretty much confirmed the reports, and even went as far as to confirm that brother Alpo was in fact a part of the witness protection program. Of course, he went under a different name, which made it hard for police and media to actually report, right, to confirm if this was in fact Alpo or not, because the identification that they found on him, right, all the IDs, whatever the case may be, it didn't have Alpo Martinez's name on it. So it goes to show that he was in fact a part of the witness protection program. But what trips me the hell out is the fact that why are you moving this comfortably? See, karma doesn't have a face, doesn't have an expiration date. Karma comes when it comes, man. And the fact that Alpo was so bold, even after we all seen the movies and the documentaries, brother came home and still, wanted his presence to be felt in the community. He wanted to be that shadow lurking in the darkness. At least that was the image he was given, right? But as soon as he came home, we started seeing more and more footage of him living his life, right? Driving the fanciest of cars. You know what I mean? He out here jumping from airplanes, skydiving. I mean, he wants you to see that, hey, I'm still living the best of my life. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. And here we are. 3:30 in the morning, man. Caught my man leaving a Halloween party. Did someone had a drop on him? Now, what we got here in this footage today, we got actual photos of Alpo. That's what it's being alleged on social media, that these are the last photos, right? The last pictures that Alpo took at this Halloween party before he left and ultimately met his demise. Not only do we got pictures, apparently we got footage of someone nearby actually hearing the gunfire. All right? So stick around. You'll see that. Hopefully this won't get blocked, limited, whatever. Just want to give you guys the real, because this generation of today that's idolizing Tekashi Snitch 9 and what he's done. Now granted, 6ix9ine and Alpo, completely two different people, right? I'm pretty sure some would say, hey man, 6ix9ine ain't go as far as Alpo did. And I could agree with you on that. But the point is, Tekashi represents a generation in which he wants the children to think that you can be disrespectful. You know what I mean? SMD, test my gang, all this shit. Asking the people to dare, to test his gangster. And the moment his gangster got tested, he folded. Proudly, willingly. So, I don't know what this means for today's generation, right? And today's logic of, so what? I can snitch and hit the streets because, again, there's so many others, right? That were informants that get to walk free. But unfortunately, this is an environment that we help create within our culture. Now, this photo you see here are the pictures that Alpo apparently took at this party. He had this mask on. I don't know if people had to drop You know what I mean? Obviously, someone knew he was out, man. 3:30 in the morning, someone knew. Who called the shooters? Who set up the hit? Who knows? This could be some COINTEL shit. Who knows? Who hired the hitmen? The point is, if you know you're part of witness protection, why are you out in public? Moving like you the king of New York. Huh? Frank White 2.0. Come on, man. If you know better, you do better. And it's obvious the brother Alpo was not thinking. He wasn't using his right frame of mind to think that he was going to be able to keep, right, the recognition that comes with his name and not take on all the negativity that comes with it as well. See, people have to understand, when you decide to snitch, right, you're putting your whole family at risk. And of course, we're not talking about regular tax-paying citizens. This is not a conversation for that. We're talking about people, right, adults willingly being a part of this street life, right? And then when shit hits the fan, when their back is against the wall, they will willingly tell on anybody, or everyone, just to get their freedom. That is a snitch. When you willingly agree to be a part of this lifestyle. Once you in, you in. You know what I'm saying? Blood in, blood out. So again, regardless if you put that life, you know, that lifestyle down 20 years ago, you told 20 years ago, karma come back to collect when it collects. I'm just confused as to what made Alpo feel like he was so comfortable. Was it because he was a part of the witness protection program? I mean, but you're still moving and navigating through Harlem. First we seen pictures, then we seen video footage. And now look at us. Everyone's tuned into the series finale that we all know is Alpo. I never met this man personally, so I can't judge a man that I don't know. All I can go off of is the stories that was told, movies that were made, documentaries. Hell, even his own phone interviews that you can find on YouTube. His own words expressing exactly why he did what he did. Why those that were killed had to go. I mean, he left no stone, you know what I'm saying, unturned. He was making sure. Well, here, let me help you. He was calling in a radio station. So it goes to show that he was really, you know, feeding into that reputation that he had built. A lot of people were scared of Alpo, man. Oh, Alpo home. Oh, you know what that mean? Some people didn't care. So what? He's an old dude that ratted. And now you want your claim to fame? Come on, y'all. But this is what we get in the streets, man. This retarded logic, right? This crazy logic. It makes no sense, man. The streets are undefeated every time. Because when these shots fire, we don't know what happened. All we know is man down. And here's the footage, man. 3:30 in the morning. Cops out there putting up yellow tape. And again, a lot of people were speculating because it's as if Alpo moves as a ghost. He's lurking in the shadows. Every time we see footage or pictures of him, he's coming and going. But he's also living his best life. So, of course, some people were on the fence. They didn't really want to believe the reports that Alpo truly was the man that was gunned down in Harlem. Couldn't believe it. Listen, man, anybody can be touched. A president, John F. K, got hit. Top took off. That's a president. Police out there every game, man. And what happened? They got him. So don't think you won't be touched. And don't think because today you're comfortable. We good. It's going to always be that way. And if they can't get you, they could probably get somebody in your family. They get somebody close to you. Somebody going to fold. Somebody going to break. That's how it goes. 9 times out of 10, it's the person that you did dirty who turns on you. You can't control how this shit go, man. Once you in it, you in it. Like I said, I see a lot of people upset that folks are celebrating his death. I mean, when you've committed some of the acts that he's done and then willingly admit it as if he's not sympathetic whatsoever, I mean, what do you expect? There are a lot of family members that's been lost because of this guy and his actions. And to see him come home with that big old smile on his face, come on, man. You know somebody was going to get pissed off. Like I said, you would think a person that's a part of the witness protection program would move a lot more discreetly. They would not be at a Halloween party at 3 something in the morning. I'm tripping because the man ain't even got a bulletproof whip. It's crazy. Look at this. I mean, they really had to drop on Alpo. He didn't even have the opportunity to shoot back. That's why I said, man, life is so precious. 1 minute you here, then the next day up under your IG pictures, man. Prayer hands and RIP, that's the homie. Come on, man. That's why I said a lot of people just sitting back in complete awe, like, man, they finally got this dude. Listen, man, karma is real. Karma is real. Karma is real, man. That's all I got to say, you know. When I seen this and when I heard this, man, I was like, wow, on Halloween at that? On Halloween, early morning. I mean, come on, y'all. Like I said, my introduction to Alpo, of course, was the Paid in Full movie. I'll never forget the scene where Cam, you know, shoots Mekhi Phife. I just remember being, you know, stuck. Like, yo, how could somebody so close to you, you know, turn around and kill you? Now, of course, Alpo explained, you know what I mean? Rich was, you know, getting the birds discounted, but he was telling Alpo, nah, that's not the case. I'm paying the whole thing for him. You know what I mean? Basically, you know, using Alpo's name to get them things, them birds, at a cheaper price. But he was lying to Alpo. This is what Alpo's saying as to why Rich had to go. Now, it's unfortunate, but here we are, y'all. So this is the photo. Once again, my brother Alpo at the party, moments before he left and got hit up. And like I told y'all before, man, we even got footage of nearby people who just so happen to record those moments, right, of gunfire, which people say was brother Alpo. So let this be a lesson, man. Let this be a lesson. It don't matter what year we in, brother. It don't matter. Karma will collect. It's not when. It will, okay? Trust me, if you think for 1 second, if you think for 1 second karma just gonna be like, nah, I'm good. Never, bro. Never. The Grim Reaper always around lurking. I'll never forget when I seen this footage right here that you see on the screen, man. My brother Alpo coming home, going to the gravesite in which he committed some of these, you know, these murders, man. He caught a couple bodies and he went back to the scene of the crime to show you every step that he took. You know what I mean? Like, certain people don't move like that. You know what I mean? You would think a lot of killers and, you know what I mean, street cats, they move in discreet, man. They don't do too much talking on the internet. They don't do too much talking in front of the cameras. Because when this shit get ugly, it get ugly. Simple as that, man. A drop of a dime. Like I said, did Alpo even know that somebody was on their way to, you know what I'm saying, get him up out of here? I don't even think he had the drop. I don't think so at all, because again, the way this man was moving, what made him feel so comfortable? What made him think that nobody was gonna touch this man? That's why I said we gotta figure out who hired him. Who hired the hitman? Will we figure out who did this? Some people even speculated that Alpo faked his death. He faked it, which is genius. I mean, you can't completely rule that off the table, right? But still, some people are still in shock. They don't want to believe that brother Alpo is gone. But it's true, y'all. This is what it's being reported. It's being confirmed that he was the man. Hit up. 3:30 a.m. Sunday early morning. Early Halloween morning. Just leaving the party. And now he's gone. I'm going to let y'all check out this footage. I'll be back with y'all in 1 second.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut that shit down, man! Shut it down!
Niggas bugging, bro. Niggas just start shitting you, right? Word of my mother, like, niggas crazy.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut that shit down, man. Shut it down.
Niggas bugging, bro. Niggas just start shitting you, right? Word of my mother, like niggas crazy.
Well, there you have it. Now, apparently that is the footage of someone nearby in Harlem hearing them gunshots. See how it works, man? 1 minute you living your best life, turning up, the next you up out of here. Then you get to really see who your homies, who your friends, who your family. Now get ready. We getting ready to witness a lot of bullshit take place now. A lot of people will come out their little hole in the closet, right? Come out from under that rock they've been hiding for the past several decades. And now everybody gonna have something to talk about with Brother Alpo. I just wanted to share this with y'all because, again, my introduction to Brother Alpo was the Paid in Full movie. Of course, my opinion changed a little bit when I heard some of those phone interviews he did from behind bars. And even some of the documentaries where he kind of gave you context, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, lives were lost. And people gonna want their revenge. You know what I mean? They gotta avenge their family's deaths. No matter what year it's at. You know? So, it's very unfortunate, man. Prayers up to his family. I know he got a son. I know he got family that love this man. And prayers to those whose lives he took. Because they've been mourning. And every time they get to see that smile, it triggers that trauma that was created by this man in his prime. That being said, my name is SenseiRip. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Did he deserve this demise? Was this coming? Y'all let me know, man. Till next time. Peace.